probably about 120 for Fastdanoob. Yeah, I'm disappointed that, or I'm sad that RMV lost. I thought he had a pretty good chance, but maybe next time. My voice is tired. Let me go refill my water because I really need to drink some more. Give me a second, guys. I hope you guys understand. My voice is a little bit tired now, but still gonna stick through. We only got like 2 more games that I'm gonna watch left. All right, let's look at these picks and bans. So we got Molten Falls banned from Fastdanoob. We'll have to see if Yup bans either Blood Covenant or Veil of Noth. Oh, hold on, you guys can't see it. Let me put it on stream. There you go. All right, so we got Veil or Blood Covenant banned from Yup. We'll see which one he prefers. I don't really know that much about Fastdanoob's playstyle. I keep asking him to play, and we just never do. It just our schedules, I guess, just never line up. So I don't even know if I've ever played Fastdanoob before. I would like to sometime. He's definitely good. Clearly. One thing is, I don't think that Fastdanoob has too much experience with high ping because I don't watch his stream that much, but every time like I see the titles and stuff, he's always playing against other European players. I don't know if he's played much against like NA or SA. So he might not have the experience he needs to win this high ping matchup. We also got Stone here to commentate. Interesting. I think Stone and Fastdanoob play against each other a lot. Maybe you guys could fill me in on what Fastdanoob plays, because I really don't know. Yup, taking a lot of time to think about this. He's probably, you know what he's doing? He's probably looking at like Fastdanoob's stats on like Quake stats sites to see what he picks and what he plays. Yup, ultimately gonna decide to ban Blood Covenant. So Fastdanoob does have an opportunity here to pick Veil of Noth, which is not a map that Yup is very comfortable on. Not like Yup can't play it, but it's definitely not one of his favorites. And Fastdanoob is able to pounce on that opportunity. He knows that Yup does not want to play Veil of Noth. I don't know why I said pounce. Fucking terrible. Alright. Yup now probably gonna pick... Actually, it could be Deep Embrace or Ruins of Sarnath. I imagine he'll go for the Ruins of Sarnath just because he's done so well on it. Might as well keep going for it, and maybe Deep Embrace will be left as the third map. Alright, Yup decides to go for Deep Embrace. Gonna switch it up from Ruins of Sarnath. Both of Yup's favorite maps there. Fastdanoob gonna instantly ban Ruins of Sarnath. I think Fastdanoob's done his homework on Yup here, because he clearly knows what Yup wants and doesn't want. So Yup has the option of Awoken or Corrupted Keep. I would probably go for Corrupted Keep. I think Yup is better. For Yup. To be honest, I don't think that Yup is that good on Awoken, so I would prefer to see him on Corrupted Keep. Alright, so he does ban Awoken. The Corrupted Keep will be the last map. Fastdanoob instantly bans the Strogan Peaker. So Yup has few options here. Ranger and Scalebearer are the most notable. Also got Eisen and Anarchy. I think that Ranger is probably the best for Yup here. It's just so much... It's less risky. The orb is so good at high ping. I mean, the Bull Rush is too, but I just think that you gotta go for the Ranger, and I think it's less likely that Fastdanoob would pick Scalebearer. And Ranger typically does pretty good against Scale. So, we got good options left. Scale, Eisen, Anarchy, I think are the most notable. And we're gonna see a Death Knight coming out. Base's favorite pick. Base always picks Death Knight, and Death Knight is pretty good on this map, so not a bad pick. I definitely prefer the Ranger, though. The orb has a lot more versatility than the fire. Hold on, I'm talking with Yup about the picks right now. Fastdanoob gonna go with Athena. So Yup has, I think, two main options here. You got Scalebearer and you got Slash. I don't think you pick anything else. I guess Anarchy maybe, but I think mainly Slash or Scale. That's... See, I'm trying to think because I'm trying to help him out, but honestly, I have no idea. I would probably go for Scale. That's a tough one. That's a really, really tough one. That's... Let me... I think I would personally pick Scale here, but it's tough because Slash is also so good, and sometimes it's risky to go for the Scale because you get bullied so much. And we're gonna see the Scale come out. I think overall Scale is better. You just have more potential with the starting stack, the movement speed, the bull rush than the Slash. And I think before Athena was a pretty good pick against Scalebearer, but with only 2 hooks, you just don't have the ability to outmaneuver the Scale anymore. Fastdanoob bans Anarchy, so a lot of options still left on Corrupted Key. BJ sticks out the most. I think what else is left? See, DK's banned is already chosen as well. So you got BJ. I mean, Slash if you're super risky, but I don't think so. Galena, Visor. Alright, Yup's gonna go for BJ. Sorry, I'm messaging him. And then I bet Fastdanoob will go Galena here. And Yup tends to struggle against Galenas. I don't think that Galena's that amazing, but just knowing Yup, you know, him struggling against it, maybe that could bite him on Corrupted Keep. So we'll see. Very close champion picks, I think, but I definitely prefer Yup's picks overall. Okay, the server's going to be NA East. It'll be probably 140 to 120 ping here. First map, DK vs Ranger, Veil of Noth. Yup, going out of his comfort zone on Veil of Noth, but to be honest, I don't think he's that bad at it. I think he's got it stuck in his head that he's bad at Veil, but I don't think it's true. Potentially one player not loading in. Yeah. Yup did not load in. So we're gonna have to go back to the lobby. Hey, hopefully both players load in this time. Well, if Fastdanoob does have aggressive play, that could work to his advantage in these high ping matchups, because aggression really is the name of the game. It's such polar opposite to LAN, because on LAN, it's not just like the seriousness of the matches. They are so much slower because when you don't have that same peaker's advantage. Okay, both players load in this time. Good. Alright, the pings will be 138 for Yup, 117 for Fastdanoob. So like I said, 20 ping difference. A little bit better than against Proxima. Yup, winning the warm-up, that's got to count for something, right? I think both spawns are pretty even on this map. It's one of the more even maps for the starting spawns. Yup's going to get the heavy spawn. Possibly a little bit weaker, but he does get access to the railgun right away. And possibly could get some damage on this heavy. We'll see if he's going to go for it. Really risky going straight in, but backs off at the right time and gets a really nice rail onto Fastdanoob. Fastdanoob risk total delay on that Mega. It might not work out for him, though. It might completely backfire if Yup's able to get the heavy instead. Both players have their abilities, so we could see a massive rush come out. Oh, but a massive missed rail from Yup. He does hit another one and gets to orb up to Mega. This is a problem, though, because Yup does not know the Mega timing. And Fastdanoob could make a play here. Decent rocket damage from Yup. He's going to rocket jump up to this Mega, and we're going to see an all-out fight here. But Yup completely wins with the better weapon choice. Rockets just do not work from that distance at that fight. I know that from experience. And Yup with a really nice railgun. He's going to maybe go for the frag through the portal. Decides it's too risky. Just going to go for the heavy and rocket jump up to Mega, where DK doesn't have his fire ready yet. And even though he hits 2 rails, it's just not enough. And Yup going to look for more damage. Not going to be able to find it. And actually, this could give Fastdanoob an opportunity. He's going to rocket jump, but completely miss the fire. And also mistime that Mega. And Yup's going to get even more spawn damage. Gets the kill in the end. And now he's probably going to be able to get both items. He's going to have to be fast to go to the heavy. But it looks like Fastdanoob's just going to give it up. And now Yup has a commanding lead. Has full control and orb. Fastdanoob going through the portal. Not a great decision, in my opinion. And luckily, he's able to get out without taking that much damage. But Yup's still going to have a much better position for this next Mega. Look at the rocket and the rail both through the grate. Seeing some insane aim from both of these players. And Yup now in a really bad spot, actually. But Yup, Fastdanoob did not expect that. Both of those rails completely unexpected. Because Fastdanoob thought Yup was so weak, there's no way he's going to keep pushing. But I've learned from experience, always count that Yup's going to run at you. That's the rule. Yup's always going to plus forward at you. And Fastdanoob does not know that rule. Really nice Yup orb play. The only problem is he didn't get a railgun. And Yup now without a railgun, even though he gets the Mega, he's not able to fight back effectively with just that railgun. And he misses both of his shots. He is able to get the heavy, and Fastdanoob misses a really crucial rail that probably would have ended in Yup's demise. Yup doesn't have the orb, but looks like he's going to be able to escape and get himself onto that railgun. Smart play to not go towards the light armor there, as Fastdanoob did have position on the railgun. Stacks are pretty even, so Yup's going to make a play for the heavy. Amazing rail that even leads to some environmental damage. Fastdanoob out of position for the heavy, and he is going to be able to get it, but Yup, not without a price, as Yup is able to deal 2 rails worth of damage. Fastdanoob's going to get some nice exit damage and even deny that railgun light, which Yup's going to want. Even if he escapes here, he's going to have to wait a really long time for any light armors. And Yup right now still just waiting for the lower light, and Fastdanoob might be able to catch him, and he does. Nice rail to finish off the kill there, as Yup was just waiting forever for that light armor to come up. Didn't know the timing on it. Yup stole the heavy with the orb. Fastdanoob's got to be fucking pissed about that one. As Yup pulls magic out of his pocket, as always. And this is why playing against Yup can be so frustrating. But Fastdanoob did make a little bit of a mistake allowing Yup to even get an opportunity to get that heavy. And also, it proves why Ranger can be so scary on this map as well, as Yup was just able to turn that situation completely around and now has full control of the map. Getting the heavy and rocket jumping up to keep control of the high ground, which is what you want to do on this map. He's going to have his orb up soon as well. But look at that. Yup just gave up the high ground. I don't think he should have done that. And he should not go through the portal. He goes through anyway, and Fastdanoob, without timing on the Mega, sidesteps it. And that Mega was so important because it didn't only just give him 100 health, but it also got rid of the fire that was on him. Yup. The master of these aggressive plays, especially when he has the timing on these items, and I'm actually very impressed by Yup's timing. Yup had a big advantage in that rocket fight because of the orb, and we saw him able to get the kill because of it. Yup now able to get the Mega and the Light Armor, and still maintain control of this high ground. Now, without the orb and the fire available for Fastdanoob, this could be bad for Yup, but Yup's able to get the most damage in that exchange, and able to get the heavy. Fastdanoob missing a really crucial rail as well as the follow-up, and Fastdanoob expecting Yup to go for that light armor. He's confused when Yup just comes around the other side with the LG. And Yup right now has a really massive lead, and probably going to get another kill here, though he is railable, and this is very risky for both players, and Fastdanoob is able to get the kill with the railgun. It's not over when there's still about 5 minutes left, 4 minutes. And 4 frags difference. Yup going for an aggressive fall down, but Fastdanoob with a perfect rocket to counter it. As well as some extra rails. Yup is still going to go for the super aggressive play. And look at those rockets underneath the grate. You know what Yup did that was so impressive? He was going full speed, so Fastdanoob covered the portal and was expecting Yup to go straight through the portal. And because of that, Yup... he wasn't like dodging Yup's rockets from below at the grate, so Yup was that's why Yup was able to get those 2 nice rockets down from below the grate. So Yup, it's another thing Yup's really good at. He's very good at these surprise plays where he like baits doing one thing and does the other thing when you just don't expect it. And combined with his ping, it really amounts to scary gameplay. And we're seeing another amazing push from Yup as Fastdanoob was going through the portal without the proper weaponry or stack. And Yup right now piling on the spawn kills. Fastdanoob's gonna call GG, and that's a very commanding map 1 for Yup, who's looking amazing right now. Fastdanoob is Latvian, and Yup is Argentinian. Hey Zincy, thank you so much for the subscription. Oh, and Resplendent Gamer. Thank you so much, both of you, for the subscription. And I'm glad you guys enjoy the casting so much. I enjoy doing it, even though it hurts my voice, but it is fun. And a nice break from the really stressful games that I've been playing, like in Stadi yesterday. I played Supreme like 2 days ago or so. And I think he was a bit rusty. I don't think he's been playing that much. It was not a very balanced game. Alright, map 2 loading up. We got Scalebearer and Athena. I would personally prefer to have the Scalebearer here, especially with the high ping. And we'll see if Yup can take advantage of that, especially with such good aim. Like, Yup can out-aim you with scale against Athena. Pretty sure, yeah, it's still NA East. Pings are the same as last map. And Yup with the much better spawn, already off to a good start. As this is the spawn you want. You get Railgun, you get Heavy, you get Rocket. And you probably even get High Ground. Yup's going to be a little careful, which is often actually the best thing to do. And actually really a sign of improvement from Yup. Fastdanoob messing up the hooks a little bit, but both players warping through each other are going to give Fastdanoob a massive advantage in that fight, and he got a lot more damage than he probably had a right to there, and is able to even get the refrag. Yup's probably going to be frustrated about that one. And Fastdanoob actually in a much better position, as now he's the one with heavy and railgun control. Yup's going to be able to get that mecha and still have a slight stack advantage just because he's a heavy champion. He gets the hourglasses as well as the light armor, but really crucial missed rail there, and even some rocket self-damage. Yup's gonna be able to get himself that very crucial rail gun. And we could see a bull rush come out now. The hooks are not in time, as the high ping often means that you cannot dodge the bull rush very effectively. And Fastdanoob looking a little bit flustered here, and Yup able to get that spawn frag, gonna get the heavy, and might even get some damage on this mega. Fastdanoob was expecting Yup to go lower, but instead Yup gets a railgun shot from above and is able to do a ton of damage to knock off all that stack. This could be risky up the jump pad. Fastdanoob barely has any health, and Yup with the overkill. However, this is not a good play, as Fastdanoob, that means that Fastdanoob's going to be able to get that upper light, which was available for Yup. Yup was trying to go for a spawn frag, just did not work out, and now Fastdanoob was able to get that refrag and the heavy. Yup's going to be able to get himself onto the mega. Oh, maybe not. He's instead going for the rocket and going for the shotgun bull rush combo, and I'm not sure if that was the right play. He might have thought that Fastdanoob would just rush straight for the mega, and so Yup thought that maybe he could just get the railgun. Didn't end up working out. Fastdanoob is going to get himself the mega. However, if we look at the stacks, Yup has all the weaponry he needs to defend this heavy, and it's going to be very risky for Fastdanoob to try to push this. He does get himself a good position by hooking up to that top pillar, and he got a good amount of damage onto Yup, and is actually has a stack lead. Really nice LG, but also really nice rocket damage. Yup is able to hit that really crazy looking bull rush, and is probably going to back himself up onto this mega, and probably even this light armor. We'll see if the rails can exchange. Yup misses what looks like a really easy rail gun, and that's going to give Fastdanoob the light armor and the heavy, which is really bad news for Yup. Yup peeking out really far, but he's just waiting for that light armor. Yeah, not a good play from Yup, as Fastdanoob just gets that direct rocket onto him. Yup with the starting machine gun. We'll see what he can do with that. I mean, Scalebearer does have such a stack that maybe he can make it work, as well as the mega. But Fastdanoob able to get the finish with the railgun, as well as having the light armor. What a massive misplay with the hooks! He didn't stick to the pillar like he thought he would. And he goes flying off the map, and without an extra hook, it was over for him. That gave Yup a massive gift, who was able to get the heavy, and now is able to get the mega as well. And Fastdanoob probably can't even stick around for the lower light, and we see he's forced to retreat because Yup can just push for it. Yup, though, actually not going for the light armor, so he's going to give it up to Fastdanoob. Fastdanoob, though, making Yup aware of his position, and Yup's going to know that exactly where Fastdanoob is, and he might be able to get a rail here. He misses a really crucial shot, and Fastdanoob has a decent stack here, but Yup going to go... He doesn't have the bull rush, but with that rail and the second one, he's going to finish Fastdanoob off. And looks like he might be able to get a spawn kill here. Wrong weapon choice, and Fastdanoob getting a lot of damage, and Fastdanoob's going to get the shotgun spawn, meaning he's probably going to get the mega. And Yup was able to get a rail, but it was before the mega, which means that Fastdanoob still has some overstack. Oh, that looks so crazy from Yup's perspective, but I think that Fastdanoob killed Yup before the heavy came up. At least on Fastdanoob's screen. And so Fastdanoob was able to get himself the heavy. However, crazy LG from Yup, and Fastdanoob's barely able to survive that. He gets the light armor, but he has an angry Scalebearer chasing him, and Yup's just gonna wait with the heavy machine gun on that mega. Fastdanoob able to hit a nice rail onto Yup and get himself onto that heavy. And Yup doesn't have a railgun. And we're going to see that bite him in the butt as he's just running around, making himself an easy target for Fastdanoob, who ties the score and is now even going to be able to catch Yup off the spawn. Misses that railgun, which is probably going to give Yup, Yup taking a really risky route around towards the shotgun. And going up the jump pad, exposing himself, and Fastdanoob able to avoid the bull rush this time with the grapple hook. Yup doesn't have a LG, but he does have the other weapons that could help him out here with an LG and a tribal, and we'll see what he's able to do with that. The shotgun there does a lot of damage, pushing Fastdanoob away towards the heavy. However, that is going to be a big benefit for him. Yup here trying to push with the LG. Fastdanoob wasn't restacked with the health bubbles, and so he didn't have as much stack as he probably should have. And Yup right here able to get the spawn kill on the railgun. Yup here Gonna restack on some LG ammo as well as the railgun, and is now gonna be in a decent position for this heavy. However, he is being outstacked by Fastdanoob here significantly, so Fastdanoob's gonna force Yup back onto the Mega, which was definitely the right play for Fastdanoob, as now he's able to get himself a railgun, but he doesn't go for it. Instead, goes straight for the light armor, where Yup hits an amazing rail, and even though he misses the bull rush, he's still able to get the kill. Fastdanoob misses a crucial rail, but he does hit the follow-up rocket, which is going to leave Yup railable. Oh, and Fastdanoob baits the sound. It sounded like he was going the other way around for heavy, but then he just hooked back around where Yup was trying to go for the double bowls. Decent rocket from Fastdanoob, who has Yup trapped, but Yup does have a decent stack advantage over Fastdanoob right now. And Yup somehow has a rail. I don't know how Yup got that rail, but it's going to come in real handy here as he has the bull rush onto the heavy. And Fastdanoob's going to use the hook to avoid getting wrung out and going to get the kill onto Yup with the railgun. Yup's going to get that Mega and the super shotgun, which has proved very useful for Yup this match. And Yup right now just getting his way around to the railgun, which was very smart by Yup. I think Fastdanoob needed to look for more of an angle there, because once Yup has the weapons, he has the railgun, he's going to have bull rush pretty soon. It's not good news for Fastdanoob. Yup trying to go for a cheeky rail through the portal, not going to work out for him. But neither player is able to hit. Yup's going to just keep baiting the sound, because this is kind of what you have to do, because you have to just hope that your opponent makes a mistake here. Otherwise, you can't do very much. And we see it works out perfectly for Yup. And we see the experience Yup has on this map. And now he has the high ground with a stack advantage and the bull rush. Fastdanoob is now the one relegated to the low ground. He is the Athena, so he can try to make something happen by hooking up top and surprising Yup. However, he has to be careful because of that bull rush. Yup looking the wrong direction, but Fastdanoob missing an easy jump pad rail, and Yup's going to be able to get a bull rush, but he misses as Fastdanoob uses his grapple hook to escape. Yup's still going for a shotgun finish, even though Fastdanoob is healthy enough to avoid it. And looks like Yup is not going to be able to get the kill, but he will at least have a decent stack, and going to get those bottom hourglasses to get the bull rush up faster. Yup's bull rush hasn't been too effective so far. He's missed a lot of them. Yup in not a terrible position, but not if he runs into that rocket. And now, decent tribal. Oh, actually, huge tribal. Yup, Fastdanoob peeking way too much and not even able to get a rail off. He's going to be able to get the heavy, but he's lacking for health. And Yup has an opportunity to get a shot on him while Fastdanoob's looking for health. Fastdanoob had the easier angle there, up the jump pad. Yup, though, with some really nicely placed rockets as well as the rail, and Fastdanoob had no hooks, so he couldn't have dodged the bull rush. And we see Yup with the spawn frag, and any trade is going to benefit Yup. Even the spawn's not great for Yup, but still, like, oh, and he gets the railgun? Oh, wait, I'm looking at Fastdanoob. I thought it was Yup. Okay, well, I think that Yup had the better spawn with the heavy side, and with only 30 seconds left, like, Fastdanoob's gonna have to make something happen. The bull rush is not up yet, so Fastdanoob's gonna have a good chance at a close-range fight. We see a decent rocket coming out, but you can't get rockets from below. And Yup suicides, and Fastdanoob's gonna know what the spawn is. The bull rush is up now, so it's gonna make it that much harder, and Yup should probably just go for the shotgun. Yup's gonna probably just wait for Mega right here. I don't know if it's the right decision. Oh, that's the right play. Just stay at the shotgun, make it so you have to bull rush into Yup's shotgun. Who gets the kill? Yup gets the kill to finish it off with 5 health remaining, and Yup's gonna take the set 2-0. Which means Yup's got himself a ticket to the grand finals. Aaron, Skelder is very good on Deep Embrace, especially at high ping. Which means, for the grand finals, it's going to be CNZ versus Yup. As CNZ was able to take out Kilts 2-0. Now, last challengers, Yup was able to beat CNZ, so we'll see. We're gonna have to see if he can bring that same magic out here. Even more pressure than usual, as whoever wins this will win themselves a ticket to QuakeCon. Alright, I need 5 minutes too. My voice is... I'm gonna lose my voice. No, Frostmead, only the one that wins this grand final wins a ticket to QuakeCon in the QPL finals. Alright, so looking at the bracket here, I can't wait to look back at these matches. They must have been so good. Yeah, we're going to see CNZ versus Yup in the finals. Yup was my favorite. My second favorite was Buckster, but Buckster got beat by Celts, and then CNZ looks like he's playing really well. In fact, CNZ hasn't dropped a map this entire tournament. Yup dropped one map to... I don't know who Systemic Fail is. We assume it's some alt account, because it took a map off of Yup. After that, Yup hasn't lost a single map, and he's had a very tough bracket. We see Yup beat Enesy, he beat Waz, beat Proximo, and just beat Fastdanoob. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you like my commentary so much. You know, maybe if this esports thing doesn't work out for me, I should just become a caster. The bracket page is outdated? It shouldn't be. This is the right bracket. Hold on. Yeah. The only difference is that they put that Yup won against Fastdanoob. So we got CNZ versus Yup in the grand finals. Alright, we got the pick and ban link. CNZ already making a bit of a mistake banning Veil, because Yup is not a big fan of Veil, but he did win against Fastdanoob on it. Because like I said, I don't think Yup is that bad on Veil, even though he says he is. And then Yup, that means Yup's just going to ban his other least favorite map, which is Blood Covenant. CNZ immediately going for the Ruins of Sarnath, one of Yup's favorite maps, but it's also one of CNZ's favorite maps. And then Yup's probably just going to go for a Deep Embrace, which I know CNZ's really good on Deep Embrace as well, so should be pretty even. Both of these players' favorite maps are also like the other players' best maps. Trying to think, like, what should Yup just go for the easy Deep Embrace? Because, to be honest, it was kind of close against Fastdanoob, and I think that Yup had a much better champion there with the Scale Bearer against Athena. Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna try my best in the QPL rather than be a caster. He got like 1,000,000 people casting this game. So I think the two options for Yup here is Molten Falls or Deep Embrace. Now, I don't completely remember the last challengers when it was Yup versus CNZ, but I do remember that Yup beat CNZ on Molten Falls with the Scale Bear, and it was not a close game at all. No, there's no QPL this week. It will be next week. I imagine that CNZ is probably just going to ban the scale immediately, considering how badly he lost to the scale yesterday. Probably going to see a lot of thinking here because everything's on the line. Well, the winner will qualify for the QPL finals at QuakeCon, and there they'll have a chance to qualify for the QPL. That's how I was able to get into the QPL last season. The Yup ultimately goes with Molten Falls over Deep Embrace. We're probably going to see a Deep Embrace ban from CNZ, but CNZ, I think Deep Embrace is also one of his favorites. Guys, we have too many people, they say in the chat. Yeah, CNZ not going to ban Deep Embrace because he likes it so much. So that means that Deep Embrace will be the last map, as Yup's obviously not going to go for CK over it. So now, a very crucial ban for CNZ. Does he ban the scale? And he doesn't. Could be a critical error. Critical error, because that means that the scale bearer is open for Molten Falls, and we know from last time that Yup destroyed CNZ with scale on Molten Falls. Possibly a huge mistake for CNZ here. And then CNZ is going to go for the slash, which I know is very strong. However, it seems a little bit risky. We saw how Waz failed so much on the slash, and I know that was partly because Waz wasn't hitting very much, but at the ping these players are playing at, it feels a lot more risky to go for the slash because one corner rail, which you know is going to happen, and it's all over. So we'll see how CNZ is able to put this together. Now, slash does have the massive upside of being so fast that you can get a huge peeker's advantage on your opponent and also just control the whole map while your opponent can't do very much. So here we're gonna see either an Anarchy or a Nyx ban from Yup, and then almost guaranteed that Yup's gonna pick Scale. Now I don't think that CNZ picks Scale here. I assume he'll pick either Anarchy, Nyx, or like Sorlag. Last time he picked Sorlag against the Scale, so maybe he'll try to pull it out again, even though it didn't work last time. Let me just see what they're typing in chat. See a Nyx pick from CNZ. So we see the Nyx coming out from CNZ, and then the Scale Bearer counter pick from Yup. Both champions kind of counter each other in a way. Like, Scale Bearer can bait out the Ghost Walk, but at the same time, like, the Ghost Walk dodges the Bull Rush, so... But the main thing is that Scale Bearer has the speed and the stack advantage, and even though the hitbox advantage goes to Nyx, like, I trust that Yup's gonna fucking hit the Nyx. Like, Yup's aim is so insane. I don't know how big of an impact that hitbox difference will have. And then we see a Visor from CNZ. Alright, very crucial first map. We're going to have to see how well CNZ is going to play as the Slash, and if he can, if his movement is clean enough and his aim is good enough. Alright, they're going to decide which server. Probably NA East. Now, CNZ actually, I think he gets like 120 to NA East. It's basically the same as Latvia, because like Estonia is right next to Latvia. Actually, 110 East. They'll probably... Hold on. Yup can actually force NA Central here if he wants to. Yeah, Yup's going to try to force NA Central because the ping difference is smaller. So the pings are going to be even higher. It's going to be 130 to 140. So 10 ping difference, but almost a combined 300 ping, which is just insane. I'm surprised that CNZ was so, like, accepting of the NA Central, but CNZ actually has a lot of experience with high ping. Because I've played against him a lot, and I think he plays against higher ping players a lot, so I don't think he's too worried about it. Even though this is like extreme high ping, not just a little bit of high ping. It always goes both ways, like could benefit the slash, could hurt the slash, because you're going to take more damage, but maybe that helps slash out sometimes, especially in control. Slash is just an absolute monster, and that's one of the reasons why she's good on Ruins, because this is one of the most brutal maps to play out of control, probably the most brutal. Playing out of control, you basically have nothing on this map, and slash can just make your life hell, and that's what CNZ is going for. The problem is it goes the other direction, and the Strog is fast enough, you can make the Slash's life hell, and Slash doesn't even get armor off the spawn. We're loading into this first map where we get to see who's gonna be the one to hit all the rails, because as the saying goes, actually there's no saying, but as a lot of people will say, on Ruins, one player always hits all the rails and the other doesn't. And whoever hits the rails gets just a massive advantage. We'll see who that is. Both players missing everything in the warm-up. Yup gets the kill in the warm-up, which means he's gonna win, right? I want to look from Yup's perspective, because I want Yup to win. I'm gonna just let my bias out there, which you guys already know. Alright, we'll see who gets the good spawn. Definitely want rail spawn here. And immediately, I think that's better for Yup. Now, CNZ is very risky, going for the heavy. Look at that insane rail, and that's immediately going to give Yup a huge advantage here, as CNZ is going to be weakly stacked compared to Yup, who's going to have all the weapons, and Yup's going to even catch CNZ at the pillar. He has the peeker, which is going to get him the kill, and already this could be devastating for CNZ. Yup misses the rail at the light armor, and even misses that one, which is going to give CNZ a chance to do a lot of damage to Yup, and Yup doesn't have any light armors to back onto, so a bunch of crucial misses from Yup could end up losing him control here. Especially because CNZ's going to rush full speed onto the Mega, and he's going to even be able to get it, and this is devastating for Yup, who gets the worst spawn on the entire map. He should really be quiet here. CNZ's gonna catch him at the rocket. Oh, CNZ didn't see him. However, he will hear him, and that rocket will alert CNZ to his position. However, ooh, can CNZ hit this rocket at the light armor? CNZ's going for it, but Yup able to hit a little bit of rocket damage. That rocket forcing CNZ off, and the stacks will be mostly equal. Now, CNZ has the weapons, but Yup has the peeker. The Tribolt is the perfect weapon from this range, but Yup is missing all the Tribolt bullets and missing all the rockets, completely choking that fight. He didn't even get a chance to use the peeker. And we're going to see CNZ going in with the LG. It's not going to work out for him, and Yup gets the kill with the peeker. However, Yup is extremely weak, and CNZ, if he wants to, can just bum rush this heavy, but he's not going to have enough time to do so. CNZ on the light armor is going to rush at Yup with the rockets, and Yup, because he crouched, or he ledge clipped there, it actually made it easier for CNZ to hit those rockets. CNZ going through the portal rather than going for the LG. Massive misplay, and even though the stacks are equal, it means that Yup's going to get himself onto this light armor. He needs to hit this rail, and if he doesn't, it's going to be the end, but the peeker comes to save the day. CNZ gets the spawn at the heavy, which is going to possibly give CNZ full control of this map. He's going to get all the weapons, and he's going to be able to get to the Mega before Yup. Yup's probably just going to go for the railgun, which is the smart thing to do here. And CZ, oh, he's able to hit the rail on the while Yup was going for the weapons. Yup here is going to have to play very quiet, but see it going through the portal at the worst time ever. I don't know why Yup did that, and this is why Yup chokes so often in tournaments. I think he got nervous, and that's why he went through the portal. Yup's going to be able to get himself the light armor, so it's not over for him here. Unfortunately, no damage. Peeker comes out, but not going to do enough, and CNZ with the perfect dodging of those rockets. He does get hit by one direct, but it's not the end of the world, and Yup gonna delay his spawn and actually gets a really good one at the LG. CNZ falling down, not advised, but his LG is good enough to kill Yup. And CNZ's gonna have a much better position on this heavy. Now Yup does have a chance to get himself the weapons to defend this Mega. I think instead he's gonna go for the light armor. Okay, he might just give up the heavy, which is probably the smart thing to do. And yeah, just take this position and make it hard for CNZ to get out from the Mega side. And see, it's going to force CNZ to go around the long way, and that could be good for Yup if he can hit like one rail here. And he will also have the Peeker. Big rockets coming out from CNZ. Really nice. And a trade. And not only a trade, but Yup died first, which benefits him. However, CNZ got the amazing spawn. Like, it would have benefited Yup, because normally whoever spawns first gets an advantage because they can get there first. But, yeah, Yup just got a much weaker spawn than CNZ did, which is unfortunate for him. And CNZ gonna drop down with the LG. He didn't grab the Mega, but I don't think Yup knows that. And he's gonna keep pushing here. Kind of unexpected, but, I think he is railable, actually. And Yup doesn't realize that the Mega's up, but he should have enough time to go for heavy, but CNZ not even going for Mega. And it even gets a spawn rail. This is looking really strong from CNZ, who's gonna probably just give up this Mega, but Yup doesn't have any armor or weapons to fight. Scary peek. But no damage is traded. Yup, Peeker, kind of a wasted Peeker if you ask me. Like, that ability is so valuable to just waste like that. Yep, just gonna play the slow game, which might not work out for him, just because Slash is so fast that he might have been able to get around to Mega fast enough, but just gonna take his time. The items will be mostly synced, unless Yup... I don't know about that delay from Yup. CNZ is gonna miss a really crucial rail there, which would have surely led to Yup's demise, just as those two rails do, and CNZ is hitting like an absolute truck right now. And he finds the finish on Yup, going for that light armor. And this is looking really bad for Yup. There's still 5 minutes remaining, and Yup does have that heavy armor. We'll see if he can make something happen. CNZ is going to get the Mega for free, or maybe not, because he was peeking for some reason. I don't know what he was peeking at. The only issue here for Yup is that CNZ has position on the light armor, and this other lower light is not going to be up for a while. Yup here has the Peeker, which he could try to use to defend the heavy. CNZ is going to just drop down. He has a massive stack advantage as well as the hitbox and speed advantage, so it was a good drop down, and this is not looking good for Yup, who probably has to focus more on this next map, as this is not looking good. He has no business being on the map right here, and probably just going to die. Let's see what CNZ, rookie mistake of going for Yup rather than the Peeker, but takes a little bit more damage than he should have, but it's not really going to matter, as 7 frag lead as the Slash. It's going to be incredibly difficult for Yup to make any comeback possible. Yup's going to need a miracle here. Yup, just having to play the slow game as a Slash with full control is incredibly difficult to deal with, especially when he's hitting as hard as he is. And we're seeing CNZ probably out-aiming Yup here. Yeah, look at that 16% rail accuracy for Yup. The rails were just not hitting this game. And they were hitting for CNZ, and like I said at the beginning, that's what always happens on Ruins. One player hits the rails, and whoever does typically wins. Yup doesn't like to quit maps early, so he's probably just gonna like keep playing the remainder of this game. There's not that much to really talk about here other than the next matchup, which will be Molten Falls Scalebearer versus Nyx, which could bring a whole nother dynamic because of that huge stack difference between the two